Hype House Netflix show has officially come out, and some interesting things were definitely revealed amongst everyone from the Hype House. From Nikita Dragun getting confronted by Larray for her constant routine of blackfishing.
Sit back and just let the black community and just everyone on the internet just say like, oh, how are you friends with this person when she blackfishes? I can't defend you on this when you're on your own type shit.
Thomas and his girlfriend calling out Chase Hudson for ditching them and moving out of the house.
The way that Chase moved out was disrespectful, rude as f***. I don't even know how you could do that to one of your friends.
And Nikita Dragun even dragging Trisha Paytas for calling her show irrelevant a couple of months ago.
There was this little girl, Trisha Paytas, and she tweeted basically downplaying me having a second season of my Nikita Unfiltered show.
Since the Hype House show has finally dropped after months of Thomas Petrou teasing it across all his social media platforms, he also thought it'd be a perfect time to announce his closure on the Hype House, and how he is pretty much parting ways from not only the members of the Hype House, but the new direction he's going to be taking his life and content since creating the Hype House. About 2 days ago, Thomas Petrou uploaded a video on his YouTube channel titled Moving On, and you know it's serious when YouTubers have this type of thumbnail in their videos.
Now come on now.
Even though this video Thomas uploaded was pretty short and to the point, I do have to say that he seemed really upset and sad with the route the Hype House ended up going down after 2 years. So, in this video, Thomas not only mentioned how he felt betrayed by a lot of the members of the Hype House and how he felt like they didn't have real companionship with him all throughout the journey, but how it also was really hard for him dealing with all the complications the Hype House went through over the last 2 years. As you guys all may remember, the number of lawsuits they had to go through.
I've been living out here in LA for 5 years. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I've been looked at as a villain and a bad guy for the past 2 years, and I've kind of taken the hit on a lot of things because I loved the people around me and cared about them so much, and I'm kind of over it. Everyone who's been a part of the Hype House, I have tried to help as much as I can, whether it was emotional problems, whether it was relationship problems, whether it was business problems, whether it was clout problems, whatever it may be. I tried to be there for everybody. I also feel like I was taken advantage of a lot. A lot of them in return were not there for me and still aren't to this day. I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of people that I cared about deeply, and it sucks. I've had to deal with all these lawsuits. I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars dealing with this stuff, and a lot of people have never even checked in to see if I'm doing all right or if I'm handling the stress fine, or struggling a lot trying to find, first of all, what makes me happy. Like, this show will give you guys a little bit of a glimpse into who I am. And
Thomas mentioned that at the end of the day, even though he's lost some of his closest friends, he would still get back on his toes and try to go out and create content on things that truly make him happy.
And to let go of the past and move forward and get back to trying my best to create the content that I made 2 years ago that I loved so much. And I am going to get back to that. I'm ready to let go of the past and just try to enjoy life as much as possible.
Here were some of the comments Thomas ended up liking under his YouTube video that were giving him support for not only his Netflix show, but also the new direction he's announced to be taking his content. Can't wait to see more of you. The show really told us what life is like being a constant rate of being in the social media's eyes. As someone who wants to be a content creator, he tells me what to watch out for. Thank you. I love the show. I watched it 3 times. Can't wait to see more. I'd say the Hype House has a way of showing how social media stars cope tougher, and everything is not as it seems. I've actually learned a lot from the show. I really love this show. I love how you are all giving us there the little reminder that influencers are not only rich people with no problems and perfect lives, but also they have their problems like a normal person. Thank you so much for the show and opening up for us with a little bit of your personal life. We will support you always and forever. The Hype House show was actually so good. You got to see everyone's true personality, and you got to see that as amazing as having supporters, that also come with some haters, and it isn't as easy as it looks. Hope you're okay now, Thomas. Thank you for sharing so much on the Hype House show. It was truly inspirational and wonderful to see how far you've come. Keep your head up, and I'm sorry that you have to go through all of this. And the Hype House show was amazing. Hope there will be a season 2. Now it's time to take care of yourself above all else. Keep your head up, Thomas. You got this. This show really showed everyone's colors, and I really think you came out looking the realest. I will always support you, Thomas. You should be so proud. Now, a lot of people on Instagram, though, had some different opinions about what Thomas had to say in his video, with a good number of people putting him on check, saying that he only did the Netflix show for money, as well as saying things like this. We all know they care more about their money than any of their friendship. You can't get upset that your friends aren't checking up on you when you weren't even happy for them. LOL. To be honest, I feel a little bad for him, but at the same time, not. I think he really believed that he made all the Hype House members that left famous, but in reality, they made him. He was nothing before them. So now it is hard for him because he used to get a lot of views and not anymore. He should be grateful that his friends made him a millionaire and stop saying that everyone left him and taking all credit for the Hype House. Thomas also ended up making a community post on his YouTube channel asking for people's feedbacks on the Netflix show, since I'm sure we can all agree the show was getting a mixed reaction by social media overall. Speaking of the Hype House, the YouTuber Larray also spoke out and spoke his thoughts on how he thought the show was completely fabricated and was shedding light in the wrong manner. Just take a look at the way he defended himself with the way he was portrayed on the show.
I'm sorry for getting emotional. It's just like my feelings are just entirely hurt. Like, just blatantly talk about me, and it's so weird to see people that claim they're your friend talk about you on a show without even asking you about the situation, because I think it's just so fucked up that I'm being thrown under the bus when the entire show didn't have to go on quarantine or production had to be stopped. I was thrown under the bus, and it's not fair at all. The Hype House show, if you watched it, episode 3 is fabricated and full of a lot of bullshit because it did not go to inti parties with COVID, which is so fucked up. It honestly, like, watching it made me like to like cry because that shit just, I didn't know about it, nor did I do anything wrong. It was completely the production and the producer just instigating it. So that sucks. I'm sorry for getting emotional. It's just like my feelings are just entirely hurt. It really does suck, especially since everyone does know that the only thing that I've been canceled for, and I say, was my birthday party, and I've grown so much from that, and I like literally did so much to get away from that.
Anyways, y'all, I definitely want to know what you think about the Netflix show. And also, what do you think about Thomas speaking out on the Hype House and how horribly it ended? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love y'all so much, and as always, I'll see you